God's advice today. Have you ever felt that God is trying to speak to you, yet in the busyness of life, His signs go unnoticed? This message invites you to pause, reflect, and open your heart. Perhaps this is exactly what you needed to hear today. Watch until the end with openness, and if these words touch you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to receive more messages like this. Don't forget to check the pinned comment for a 1-minute prayer and a recommended message to help strengthen your faith even more. God said, "My beloved child, listen to me with an open heart, for today I declare a new season over your life. See, I am doing a new thing, now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the dry land." Isaiah chapter 43 verse 19, I tell you, what once burned beneath your feet will now be refreshed by my living waters. What was once barren will become a garden enclosed, watered by my grace. I was with you even when you thought you were alone. Do you feel that you are ready for a deep change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Sometimes all we need is a small step of faith to open the doors to abundance, peace, and the blessings I have already prepared. A simple 1-minute prayer can be the beginning of a spiritual journey that transforms the inner world and reflects on the outside. If you desire to draw more light, balance, and prosperity, both spiritual and material, click the link pinned in the first comment. There you will find a simple practice, guided with love, that can help you connect more deeply with my presence in your life. When your heart trembled with uncertainty, I was already preparing your feast, your table, your new path. Do not think your struggle was in vain. Every tear fell into my hands, every silence echoed in my heart. The pain you faced was not to destroy you, but to reveal that I was holding your soul when nothing else seemed steady. I am your God, your Father, your eternal sustainer. Do not fear tomorrow, for I am already there, preparing your way and shaping your victory. When the world judged you incapable, I called you strong. When they looked at your story and said you would not withstand the storm, I was strengthening your soul where no one could see. When they thought you would fall and never rise again, I poured oil upon your head, anointing your life to endure what many could not. My child, you crossed the heat of the desert, and I know there were moments when you believed the desert would consume you. But it was in the desert that your faith shone like refined gold. I did not allow pain to destroy you, because while you thought you were losing everything, I was rebuilding your foundation. Nothing in your story was wasted. Every tear, every surrender, every silent night carried divine purpose. Even the wounds will become living testimony of restoration. I prepare you not only to receive but to teach, to heal, and to lift others who will walk similar paths. Some will not understand the transformation I am completing in you. Do not worry. My glory is not meant to be explained, it is meant to be seen, felt, and lived. Breathe. The season of pain has ended. Now begins the season of manifestation. Comment, I trust in the love of God, He is rebuilding my life in glory. Listen, my beloved child, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 30 verse 5, and now, this is the dawn rising over your soul. What once felt like endless sorrow dissolves in my light. I am turning pages that many believed could never be rewritten. The desert no longer rules your emotions, your faith now blooms like fields after the rain. What you thought you lost, I am already restoring, not in small measure, but doubled, multiplied, abundant. The honor that was taken from you will be returned in the presence of witnesses. The love you did not receive will come to you in forms your heart never imagined. The dignity they tried to remove will be crowned by my hand. I am not rebuilding your life as it was, but as I always dreamed it to be. You are precious, chosen, marked by eternity. Lift your face. Do not look at your story with shame. Look with gratitude, for it was there that my hand sustained you. Your value is eternal, unshaken, undeniable. Do not fear the silence anymore, my child. It was never my absence. The silence was my workshop of miracles in your journey. While you thought nothing was moving, I was moving everything. When the weight of loneliness pressed upon your chest, I was embracing your spirit. I saw every thought you hid from others, every anxiety you struggled to contain, every cry muffled in the night. Nothing escaped my eyes. I did not forget you. If the time felt long, it was so you could learn to recognize my voice among the many voices that tried to confuse you. Now I tear the heavens open on your behalf. The promise that once felt distant now rises before your eyes. Do not rush the time, walk with me. I will guide you with gentleness, yet with firmness. My guidance is sure. I will not allow you to go backward. Every step you take will be sustained by my hand. Trust, for what I began, I will complete perfectly. Comment, I trust in the love of God. He turned my silence into a place of miracle. My beloved child, keep this word deeply in your heart. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31. You believed your strength had run out, but your strength was never meant to come only from yourself. I am your inexhaustible source. You are like an eagle trained for high flight, and that is why your process was deep. The wind that seemed to push you down was the same wind I sent to teach you to rise. Do not compare yourself to anyone around you. The path you walk is sacred, rare, shaped by my hand. There are flowers that only bloom after winter. There are victories that only appear after waiting. And you are standing at the threshold of the season of harvest. Everything you watered with tears will now grow in abundance. The fruits will be seen, admired, recognized, and celebrated. You are not small, my child. You never were. You were simply being prepared. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-seated beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It had a profound impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to explore this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. I did not call you to live small. I called you to live in fullness. My child, you were not created to walk with your head bowed before circumstances, but to lift your eyes and see the horizon I have prepared for you. Your life is not an accident, and your path is not wasted. I am making you a living testimony of my love. Those who saw you broken will witness the rebuilding I am performing with my own hands. This is not the work of human effort, it is grace. Those who doubted your purpose will see the light emerging from your life and will be touched, not by empty speeches, but by the undeniable evidence of what I have done in you. I do not speak of human applause or earthly exaltation. I speak of spiritual fullness, of peace that does not crumble, of joy that cannot be stolen. I am opening doors that once appeared sealed, revealing pathways where only walls were visible. And no one will stop what comes from my hand. You are mine. And what is mine, I protect, I strengthen, I raise according to my perfect time. Rest now. What I am preparing is greater than you imagined. Comment, I rest in God's love, He is my strength. Remember what is written, if God is for us, who can be against us? Romans chapter 8 verse 31. There is no human opposition, no word spoken against you, no envy, no barrier that can stop what I am about to release in your life. The harvest that is coming will not be small. It will be abundant, overflowing, and astonishing, something that makes the soul tremble in awe. Many will look at your steps and acknowledge that you were held by unseen hands, by a love that surpasses understanding, by a God who never abandons His own. I will lift you in places where defeat once seemed certain. I will open ways where no road existed. I will cause rivers to rise where only dryness once remained. Do not fear the process. Every tear, every waiting, every step taken in silence was preparing fertile ground. Your victory will not be ordinary. It will carry my signature, my glory, my unmistakable presence. I do not give half blessings, I complete what I begin. Your story will be remembered as divine intervention, unexpected triumph, overflowing grace. Keep believing. Keep walking. What is coming is beautiful, it is great, it is mine. Comment, I remain in God's love, He is my shield. I am preparing you to be a light for many. Do not think your journey ends in yourself. You are not a container that keeps everything inside. You are a vessel that pours out. You are not a wall, you are a bridge. You are the beginning of transformation in lives that will cross paths with yours. Your pain is becoming compassion. Your scars are becoming healing. Your voice will bring comfort because it was shaped in the fire of experience. You are not small, my child. You never have been. Eternity breathes within you. Purpose lives inside you. And what I begin in you extends beyond time. Your story will echo beyond your own generation. People you will never meet on earth will be touched by the light I am releasing through your life. Do not underestimate what I have placed within you. There is greatness in your steps and divine purpose in your days. I am shaping you not just to live, but to transform. You will rise not just to overcome, but to help others rise as well. You are part of my eternal work, and nothing you lived was meaningless. Comment, I surrender to God's love, He leads my path. I am the Lord who heals you. Exodus chapter 15 verse 26. And now I am healing what no one else could touch. I am reaching the deepest parts of your soul, the parts hidden behind silence, disappointment, and fear. I am restoring trust where it was shattered. I am rebuilding dreams that were left unfinished. The wound that seemed permanent is closing by my hand. Do not look back with pain. Look back with gratitude, for it was there that I held you, shaped you, and taught you to rely on my love. Everything you walked through is being transformed into wisdom, maturity, and strength. The time of waiting is ending. The desert is blooming. The waters are rising. The promise is alive. Rise now, my beloved child. Walk forward with courage. Live what I prepared with eternal love. And if your heart feels me calling you deeper, do not ignore it. There is more awaiting you. More revelation, more growth, more presence. I am calling you. Come. Comment, I rejoice in God's love, His promises are true. My child, listen to the holy whisper that is being poured over your spirit in this very moment. The dry land you walked on for so long was not a sign of abandonment nor punishment, but the sacred territory where my hand formed you without your knowing. I was present when your steps were slow and every day felt like a battle against inner desolation. I gathered your tears one by one, for no tear shed from the truth of the soul goes unnoticed by me. When your heart broke, I did not turn away. I held you with a tenderness that can only come from eternal love. While the night seemed endless, I was preparing your dawn. While the voices around you tried to suffocate your hope, I spoke within you with a gentle voice that kept you alive. You were not defeated by the desert, you were tempered by it. You did not walk alone, you were carried in my invisible arms, and every second of that pain has been transformed into a strength that now belongs to you. I am beginning in you a season where life springs from the depths, where what seemed dead rises with purity, where your identity becomes clear and firm. You are no longer the one who entered the desert, now you carry a divine mark that no shadow can erase. Your spirit is not weakened, it is awake. And everything that was barren will become a living testimony of my glory. The restoration you are experiencing is neither superficial nor temporary. It is a full restoration that touches every corner of your existence. I am rebuilding from the roots, not from appearances. I am raising what fell, cleansing what was stained, renewing what was exhausted. Where there used to be weariness, there will now be fresh and lasting strength. Where there was fear, there will be a courage that flows like an unstoppable river. You have not received a fragile comfort, you have been wrapped in a deep rebirth. Even now, as you read these words, my spirit is rearranging your thoughts, softening your wounds, reviving your capacity to dream. I did not allow your story to become locked in sadness because I designed you to walk on the heights. Every time your knees trembled, I was there holding you in silence. No groan of yours went unnoticed, no prayer was ignored, no waiting was in vain. I molded your heart while it seemed that nothing was happening. And now, what once was only promise begins to take form. You are not receiving something small. You are being brought into a land where life multiplies, where the fruit is not for a moment, but for generations. The desert that tried to quiet you will become the very stage where the mighty sound of your victory will be heard. The voice I speak over you now is not an echo of comfort but proclamation and decree. I say, nothing was in vain. Every night of uncertainty prepared your sensitivity to recognize my presence. Every sharp silence opened space for a new depth within your soul. I covered you when everyone else walked away. I held you when your strength was consumed. I saw how you tried to smile even as your heart bled. I saw how you held on to faith even when it seemed irrational. I saw how you kept going even when everything invited you to give up. My child, that faith did not go unanswered. I took every act of yours, small or great, and turned it into eternal foundation. Now, what was once invisible begins to pulse beneath the surface. The seeds you believed were dry were alive, waiting for my breath. The rivers that were once stopped now run without resistance. Nothing can hinder what I have activated in your life. What is being born today will not die again. The change is irreversible, deep, firm, secure. You will not return to the darkness from before. You have been called into the light, and the light now dwells within you. I declare the final breaking of every cycle that once kept you bound. The walls that confined you now fall effortlessly. The chains that imprisoned you dissolve in my presence. That which sought to steal your peace fades like dust swept by the wind. The words that were spoken to wound you have lost all power, for my voice is higher than any accusation. And my voice is reclaiming your destiny. I will not allow your story to end halfway, because I am the author of your story and I will bring it to fullness. I will lead you on firm paths. Where once there was fear of falling, now there will be confidence. Where once the terrain was uncertain, now it will be a road paved by my faithfulness. You will not walk in confusion, you will walk in clarity. You will not walk in shadow, you will walk in truth. I uphold you, I guide you, I protect you. And nothing will intercept what I have determined for you. Your strength will no longer come from human effort that empties you. Your strength will come from my Spirit, which never runs out. The courage that now floods you does not come from the world. It is the direct fruit of my eternal love working from within you. I saw when they laughed at your dreams. I saw when they doubted your faith. I saw when they tried to convince you that you were alone. And though those voices echoed for a time, they did not have the final word. For I have always had the final word. And my word over you is life. Those who watched you from a distance will not be able to deny what I am about to do. For they themselves will be witnesses to the table I prepare for you in this new time. Not as vengeance, but as a sign of my faithfulness. I do not humiliate in order to exalt, I rebuild in order to glorify. And what I will pour over you will not be measured by human measure, but by divine abundance. The rivers I release within you will not be stopped. They will flow through every corner of your soul, every space in your story, every place where you once felt emptiness. There will not remain a single part of you untouched. Not a single memory will remain unhealed. Not a single room will remain without blossoming. From pain will spring living compassion. From fear will arise an unshakable faith. From doubt will be born a certainty that will illuminate many. You will not flourish only in one place, you will flourish wherever you walk, wherever you speak, wherever you listen, wherever you love. Your life will be a garden that spreads life without asking permission. And what blooms from you will not be limited to this time, it will continue to grow in others, like a river that overflows and never runs dry. You will not be remembered for your falls, but for what was born from the ground where everyone thought nothing could grow. Your name will be associated with my power, not with your past. Your story will be a lighthouse for those who still walk among ashes. And I declare total and multiplied restoration over your life. Everything that was taken from you will return with honor. Everything that was lost will be given back in abundance. Not a single battle was useless. Not a single season was wasted. I make all things new. I lift you now with authority, with dignity, with firmness. The burden you carried is removed. The dust of the desert is washed away. Your face will shine. Your voice will be victory. Your home will be a garden. Your family will be a strong root. Your hands will gather abundance. And your heart will finally rest in the joy that never ends. My beloved child, lift your eyes and receive these words that come from the highest depths of my heart. The strength that has sustained you through seasons of silence and uncertainty did not come from your own hands, it flowed from me, the everlasting and inexhaustible source. I have watched your knees bend in surrender. I have heard the prayers whispered in the quiet corners of your nights, where no ear but mine listened. Your tears, the ones you thought evaporated into nothing, were caught by my own hands. Not a single cry has ever been forgotten, not a single plea has ever been ignored. Every longing that grew in the secret chambers of your soul found a home in my eternal heart. Though time may have stretched long and heavy, and though answers appeared distant like stars in a far-off sky, I have been gathering each of your petitions like seeds prepared for their appointed season. Now the rains are coming, not a drizzle, not a passing mist, but a downpour full and overflowing, one that saturates the earth of your life and causes it to bloom in ways that surpass all that you hoped, all that you asked, and all that you dared to imagine. The laughter you thought you lost will return to your lips. Strength will rise again in your bones. Your faith, once weary from waiting, will take flight like wings catching the upward breath of dawn. You will soon witness the fulfillment of promises that once felt distant and unreachable. The desert seasons you endured will become the very proof of my unwavering faithfulness. What once felt like endless wandering under burning sun will soon be remembered as the sacred path that led you to transformation. Your feet will tread without fear where once you trembled. Your voice will proclaim triumph where once you whispered only for the courage to continue. And when I lift you before others, it will not be to glorify your name, but to reveal my handiwork, so that all may see what I do for the ones who trust in me. No one will be able to deny the transformation. No one will question whether your life has been touched by my hand. Your fruits will multiply, your words will carry hope like water, and your presence will become a sign of my faithfulness. Even now, flowers are rising in the soil that once cracked beneath the weight of drought. They push upward with strength, adorned with the colors of resurrection. Each petal carries the signature of my care, each fragrance announces that my promises do not wither. The colors of your new season will display to the world that I fulfill what I speak. You, my beloved, are the garden of the Most High. You are living testimony that no wilderness is too barren for my transforming touch. I wrap you now in love, steadfast, unwavering, eternal. And in this awakening, every promise becomes embodied, every hope becomes substance you can hold. Your story is not isolated, nor is it an exception. It is part of a divine pattern where every seed, every struggle, every moment of surrender contributes to a greater story of glory. This love I have for you is not fragile, nor temporary, nor conditional. It is a love that does not break, does not decay, and does not fade. It is a love that renews your spirit, carries your burdens, and propels your heart forward with courage. You have never walked alone, not once, not for a moment. I have been beside you in every step, in every breath, in every new beginning, even when you could not feel me and even when silence felt overwhelming. Your life will now bear the mark of an eternal spring, one that knows no ending and no fear of fading. I declare that your soul will flourish even in the most improbable landscapes. Rivers of life will flow from within you, and they will not cease. These rivers will continue through generations beyond you. Your children, and the children that come after them, will drink from the waters of faith, strength, courage, and victory that are being released through your life in this very season. Where others once believed your story would end in drought and despair, there will instead rise a song of everlasting gratitude and power. The light I have placed upon you will shine pathways for others who walk through darkness. Your voice will break chains and open locked hearts. Your presence will bring peace where there was confusion. Your faith will move mountains that once seemed immovable. The desert was the stage, not the conclusion. The miracle, your miracle, is the destination that has been prepared all along. You were never forgotten. You have always been chosen. You were never abandoned. You were always protected. Child, the time to bloom is now. The desert no longer holds any claim over your life. The dryness has been defeated. Waters are flowing, deep, steady, unstoppable. Blossoms are spreading across the landscape of your existence, painting everything with the vivid sign of renewal. Your name will be remembered with honor, not because of human praise, but because your life will shine with the undeniable evidence of divine grace. I am the God who turns impossibilities into testimonies. I am the one who brings flowers out of the forgotten places, out of the disregarded soil, out of the valleys others have judged barren. I am the one who lifts you, sustains you, and honors you in the appointed time. You will flourish. You will prosper. You will live the supernatural reality for which you were formed. The land that once felt desolate beneath your feet has become a garden. The wilderness that once burdened your heart has become a fountain. Now your spirit is fertile ground ready for new beginnings. The promise lives in you. Its fulfillment is certain. Nothing and no one can hinder what I have established for your life. And so I speak over you now: blossom, prosper, overflow, shine. For I am with you, and when I decree, nothing can reverse it. Even now, my rivers continue to flow across the landscape of your story, saturating every dry place with grace. My presence surrounds you like a gentle yet powerful embrace, enveloping every breath, every thought, every step you take. This is not merely a passing emotion or a momentary feeling. It is the presence of the Comforter, the faithful friend I promised would come and would never fail. He is here now, surrounding your soul with tenderness, authority, and holy fire. No barrier can resist him. No wall can remain standing when he arrives. The very Spirit who hovered over the waters of chaos in the beginning, who breathed life into dust and shaped humanity with intention and love, now touches the deepest places of your heart. You may feel a trembling inside your soul, a quiet peace settling in without explanation, a warmth rising from within that soothes and strengthens at once. This is not suggestion nor imagination. This is real presence, alive, active, transformative. The Spirit comes as a mighty wind when your strength falters and as a gentle breeze when your heart needs rest. He comes to comfort, to restore, to set ablaze again the flame that the desert winds tried to extinguish. And know this, beloved, he has not come merely to visit for a moment. He comes to dwell, to remain, to make his home in the very core of who you are. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.